Flight attendants, what are some of your craziest stories? We were flying from Dallas to Honolulu. We were about 30 minutes past the point of no return, and the captain informs us, the flight attendants, that he had to shut down one engine because it was overheating. We had about 2.5 hours until we could reach any kind of land. We had a new hire, about 2 months in, working the flight, that got very emotional and started saying things like, "I don't want to die," in a panicked voice. We had to shush her so passengers wouldn't start freaking out. As time progressed, I tried to ignore the fact that the other engine could crap out, or we could have a bird strike, or any other number of things that could go wrong. I started casually going through the cabin and rechecking all of the emergency equipment on board. To calm the new hire down, I took her through with me to try and remind her of her training. Just as she started to calm down, I noticed a strange noise coming from the functioning engine. It was a sound it makes when we are changing speeds around the time we are about to land. We were still 1 hour 40 minutes out. The captain gave us another call and my heart sank. Just as he called, a passenger gets up out of his seat and collapses right in the aisle. His shirt arm caught on the armrest and ripped his shirt wide open. His wife screams. There are 4 flight attendants on this flight, so someone else answered the call from the captain and I had to deal with this man. In my mind, I am thinking, how am I going to secure this guy if we are going down? Should I just leave him there and answer the phone? I need to know what the captain is saying. Meanwhile, the wife is trying to wake him up, and I'm asking my coworker to get medical equipment. I immediately switch to first responder mode once I see him turn pasty white. None of these passengers know about our engine problem, and only a few noticed this guy passed out in the aisle. I saw him fall, so I was the caretaker. The runner calls for any medical personnel on board and tells me she can't call the captain because he's still talking to the lead. By the time a paramedic comes, the guy is waking up but says his chest is really tight. He's coughing and looks almost gray. We hook him up to the oxygen and get him back to his seat. The paramedic says we need to land soon and get him to a hospital. As soon as we get him back to his seat, I notice the lead flight attendant has a yellow life vest on and is coming towards me. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. She tells me that the captain was able to turn the engine back on and that we should be landing in about an hour. We send up the message about the sick passenger. I know most passengers had no idea about any of this. I was standing there in the back alley, sweating from helping this guy back to his seat, stressing about the poor new hire who we locked in the bathroom, and just trying to gather myself. A passenger slowly walks up to me, stretching, yawning, pulls his earbuds out and asks, "How much longer? Are you guys going to come out with the drink cart soon? Can I have a Sprite?" All I could do was laugh at myself for getting so worked up. We landed with no incident. Edit. She was wearing the life vest because she was checking the demo bags and these kids saw her and were curious about how the life vest worked.